So, ready to bring some stuff for my path in the woodland, filling in the holes and the steps. Oops. There we go. I'll get going now. My constant companions. Isn't that right? You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yeah. I know. You're suddenly getting gray around the muzzle. Yes. They're all very excited about mice or rats or something. Bears hunting. And this person thinks that he's going to have a lift. Is that what you think? You're going to get a lift? Do you think you're going to get a lift? Do you think you're going to get a lift? You keep trying very... Oh, look! Now you're going to fall over the other edge. Okay, off to the woods. So this is one of the many steps that I've been working on the last little while. It was a really steep incline right here. And when it's wet or even dry, you can slip on it. So I've slowly been filling it up so that I can step on it here. And I use this tree as a support, kind of like a handrail. That's the word I was looking for. So this is how far I've gotten with creating the step. Next stage is putting the wood chip on top. The dogs are already kind of using it in a sort of way. Isn't that right? Yeah. And you're going over my violets. Here are my lovely violets that I discovered when I peeled back the ivy. So I've got that tub of wood chip and that tub of wood chip brought up here. So we will see. I'll dump it on and hopefully it'll filter through and stabilize this even more. It's pretty stable. These are a bit roly-poly out here, but this is the part here that, and then put the hand there to step down. I'm gonna have to, whoa! I'm gonna have to dig this out and find some stones or something and make it a landing platform. But there we go. There's I might be completing my first woodland step today. I don't know. Isn't that right, pup? You clever girl. Yeah. And you're liking sitting on the chip box. You're such a pup. Anyway, I don't know where Bear is. Bear's probably somewhere chasing a rat in the woods. That's probably what he's doing. Move, pup. Yeah, clever pup. It's a big step. You all coming up the step. Never pup. Come on. Well, I think if the dogs use it, it means it's a success. I'd say I could use some more wood chip over here, but for the first load, and the violets are still okay, it's pretty stable. Well, I'm rather chuffed with that. I'd say after we've had a bit of rain, if I put another load on, a lot of this will trickle through. So there we go. Are you ready for the ride back for more wood chip? Actually, I might work on this step over there. That one over there. Might do some more work on that. I'm coming, I'm coming. I hear him. I'm coming. I've been working in the woods and I was at the other end and suddenly I hear screaming of the puppy. Where are ya? I'm coming. Oh, you got stuck on the other side of the fence. Is that what it is? I thought you were stuck in a hole. I thought it was some disaster. Inca, don't get lost in that hole. Look at you. You were just on the wrong side of the fence. God, the panic. We all thought it was awful, didn't we? There's a hole under the fence over there. I'll have to walk him over there to get him under the fence. Ah, look at the ivy I have to do. I de-ivied it one stage, but it's crawling up again. Okay. I'll stop talking and go over here. I have to walk cautiously because there's lots of holes. And then there are dead branches like that. It's not gonna break. Come on, it's over here. The hole is over here. Come on, yeah, I know. You're very silly. The hole is over here. Come on. Attaboy. Oh God, it is absolute a nightmare. The hole is over there. Java, show him the hole. Oh, maybe he's found it. You find the hole? Come on. This is like a pickup sticks adventure through the undergrowth. Are you there? Come on, pup. Where are you? Orca. You clever boy. You found the hole. You found the hole. You found the hole in the fence. Yeah, it's under the fence. I know you panicked. You panicked. Oh, poor boy, you panicked. You panicked. And we went and found him, didn't we? Yes. Okay. Now, to get out. And it's really tricky because there's lots of dead stuff crisscrossing. It's easier when you've got 4 legs. And then you've got things hanging off like that. Whew. Oh, I attacked that, de-ivied that. So there must be a path very close to that. Okay, now we're gonna go and I'm gonna stop filming so I don't lose the phone in the ivy. So I got through and even the tiniest dog has gotten through and we've made it to one of the pathways. Come on this way. Hey! Not into the neighbors. Come on, Brindle. Come on. Lorca, come on. Good dogs. Let's go back this way. Come on, dogs. Okay. Oh, I am so loving working in the woods, I can't tell you. I was working on this corner up here of the trail. Lots of small branches, and then wheelbarrowing wood chip up here. So now that hole is filled in. These holes will fill in. I'd say I'd need another 4 more wheelbarrows, but there's no more. It's a bit rollicky, but it's definitely easier than what it was. So if I get more wood chip there, that'll be great. Anyway, that's one of the jobs I was doing today. The other one was, like the video shows earlier, the step. So lots of work in the woods before I can't work in the woods anymore. With lambing, and then there'll be the gardening. And tour groups and all kinds of other things. Oh, by the way, we're doing a painting workshop here. Or I'm hosting it, but there's 2 other artists are doing paintings. So if anybody wants to come, it's in May. Oh, what are you going down there? What are you doing down there? I threw a stick. It wasn't a stick for you to retrieve. Oh, you are a good girl. That wasn't meant for you to retrieve. I just threw it there out of the way. Okay, come on. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Much nicer walking along here now. I've gotten rid of a lot of the little stubby things in the trail, little things that were sticking up. So I'm going to have 2 friends help me walk through it with me to make sure there aren't any more stubby things, and where's trippable and where I should work on it more. You okay? Come on. Leave him alone, Lorca. Leave Java alone. He wants to go and do his own thing. Lorca, you are so beastly to poor Java. You are just like being meaned by, aren't you? So, there we go. I've been loosening up and, hello, kitty! How are you? You beautiful kitty. Yeah. But, look at these. They're so, oh no, you don't help when I'm trying to show people the lovely violets that are regenerating and growing up all through here. I've just disentangled this fence and pulled it back. I'll be putting in a new fence along here that'll go across, and then we'll have a gate there, and then it'll go across there. So that's the intention anyway. And this holly is looking great. Oh, Jesus! I can just tell you one thing. This just happened. And it doesn't work very well when you don't have thick winter clothing on. Look at those claws. You really are mean. Go on. He's gonna scratch me. Ow! 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 Golly, sometimes you wonder why you have cats. Beast. Yeah, that hurt. Anyway, the water's nearly dried up. We've had so little rain. I've put these stones here just to prevent people from walking on the dog violets, which are blooming. Look at that. Oh, and of course everybody's walking on it. But look at this, the greater celandine. Fantastic. No, I'm not staying here. Come on, let's go. Come on. Good dogs. So, somebody online was saying, what's the most expensive thing people you've seen purchase that is a waste of money? And I said, high fashion stuff. And I said, because case in point, This is a motorcycle jacket. It's here, I think it's Swiss police jacket, still has the number 50 on it. This is, I had this in New York City. It's so cool. It clips on the inside there, then buttons here, and then it has these incredible wooden toggles here that you clip this over. Whoops, you put this over like that. Anyway, I was working waiting tables in a restaurant in New York City, and was getting ready to go, and a guy stopped me and said, "Oh, can I take photographs of your jacket?" And I bought this at a secondhand clothing shop in St. Mark's Place in New York City. And he said, "Can I take photographs?" And I said, "Sure, sure, sure." So he took photographs of it inside and out. I took it off and showed it to him. It's still got the wool innards, and it's got the double flap thing here so that you button up here and then you pull this over so you're really, really cozy and warm and the weather doesn't get into you. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have pockets. But if you're on a motorcycle, you're not going to need pockets. So, oh, it does have a front pocket right here. Big, huge front pocket. Anyway, 6 months later, the actress from Little House on the Prairie comes in. She used to be a regular customer in this restaurant. And she shows off her new motorcycle jacket. And she says, "Look, I have one just like yours." We lifted up the two different ones. Hers was a quarter of the weight of what this is. This was much heavier because it was to last leather. Anyway, so I saw the designer did the knockoff, having seen my motorcycle jacket, and then everybody was wearing it and spending a fortune on it when I think I'd bought this for $10 or something because nobody wanted it. And I said, "I'll have it," and I had it. Anyway, this is and I love that the back here, it's leather lace-ups to hold it into your shape. So, no, this is fantastic. That's my story. Hello, you. To be ignored. Right. Let the ladies in. The sun is setting. Beautiful light over there. Look at that. Gorgeous light. I'm letting them in. They're going to be turned out later because there's a good bale of hay in that field. But I'm letting them in because somebody's coming to maybe buy 1, 2, or 3 in-lamb ewes. And so hopefully they will. Yes, that'll make less animals for me to lamb this spring, starting next month in April. But it also means money in the bank, or money to pay off some of the feed bill, because the feed bill's been rather stupendous. So well, there's no problem getting them to go in. Java, you are one bold dog. Yeah, you. So I'll have to sort out the ladies that are for sale. But I'll wait until they've finished eating their supper. Still a spectacular light in the sky over there. You can see it behind the trees. So I've sorted the ewes out, and the buyers can choose from these 6. I think they're going to want 2, or they're looking for 2. One of them is Lilac, that some of you know. She was the one that was born kind of a lavender color. So then there's 1, 2, I think there's 3 from Northern Ireland and 1 from another breeder here in Ireland. So 2 homebreds versus 4 that I bought in. So we'll see what they think. And, oh, better close this. So that's the ladies. You're not going, Crystal. No, you're not Crystal. You're Kestrel. Kestrel, you're staying. Anyway, you're too old. They only want hoggets. So I think there's 2 years in that lot that this will be their second lambing, and 4, which this will be their first lambing. They're basically looking for hoggets, first time lambers. So Lilac, and that's from Northern Ireland. They're both definitely first time lambers. And then the ewe on the other side there, she's a first time lammer. And then there's one of my ewes. Oh, there, that one there. She's a first time lammer. So we'll see what they think. And if they buy anything, fingers crossed. The light's fading. Well, they bought 3 of the 6. And that'll pay for the feed bill. Big problem is one of my lights is going out. So I've got to get that fixed. And it's well and truly dark. Those are the lights of Kilkenny City over there.